Good morning, everyone. I was gonna make some coffee, and I realized right now that I don't have enough time to make coffee, which is sad. I guess it's fine, but I would have liked coffee. Hope everyone's doing well so far today. I'm gonna jump in. Oh, I guess I don't need that camera anymore. Where's that Logitech camera at? I was using that for reviews. I still have it plugged in, but I took it off and just sat it over to the side. So like it's just propped up here. How is everyone? Very well, I hope. I need to set up the server. How's it going, Crimsonite? How are you? I'm doing all right, friend. I need to get some work done today, but it keeps raining, man. It's been raining like all day. So I'm eager to see what I can get done after Donkey Kong Bonanza. I'm also live over on YouTube, which I haven't been doing lately. Make sure we're actually public over there. Yeah. I haven't been doing that lately, but decided it would be good today because I don't have all the stuff figured out this week to get my video recorded today, I don't think. I'll have to work a little bit on that, but I'm so behind on like IRL work, or like on my like pay me job work, that maybe Friday. It may have to be like Friday or this weekend before that video comes out. I was really shooting for Thursday. It was going to be a full comparison of Switch games versus like their enhanced editions, and I haven't just got enough footage of it. I do have stuff on either one. I have made discoveries between the two, but I think it's going to morph. I think I'm going to morph that idea. Maybe I should write this down. I'm going to morph that video idea into a should you buy a Switch 2 right now. I'm writing that down actually. Spoiler, I'll give reasons and everything so that everybody has them, but spoilers, unless you really care about my stomach is in great pain after. Oh no, Crimsonite, I'm so sorry to hear that. Unless you really care about Mario Kart World, you probably don't have to get a Switch yet. Maybe July when this game comes out. We'll see how good Donkey Kong Bonanza is. Maybe when this game comes out, it will be enough reason for most people to get it. But probably holiday is the soonest someone has to get one, honestly. I mean, unless there's a game that pulls you to it. So, like, if you really are a Mario Kart person, well, then now's the time. If you really are a Donkey Kong person and you're interested in Bonanza, well, then the 17th is the time. I think it's the 17th. Crimsonite, that's no fun. My stomach has been off, but kept everything down. Hope you feel better. That is kind of weird. I didn't throw up or anything, but I didn't feel, so my wife didn't feel well yesterday before stream, and then I didn't feel all that fantastic yesterday, like night, like when I finally laid down to go to bed after Tangled Christianity and everything, and after I tried to play a little bit of Zelda, because I was trying to work on content for that video. I also just was not feeling it. Not feeling it at all. Guys, we got about 10 minutes till the direct starts. I don't know what to expect from this direct, other than obviously it's Donkey Kong stuff. It's only like 15 minutes, is what this graphic is saying. So should be pretty good. I guess I should post something to places so that people will come and hang out. Let's do that. I'm gonna take it with you fine people. I think I did post something actually. I think I had something scheduled. Has it gone out yet? Yeah, just have it go publish now. Maybe I should just change the image. I don't know. I'll put that image in Discord. That's what I'll do. That way it's used. I'm realizing despite owning Donkey Kong on the SNES, I haven't really ever played any Donkey Kong games despite liking him as a character. Same, Otto. I tried to play a little bit of Donkey Kong Country on N64. I just don't like the N64 controller. So I didn't stick with that. Maybe I could go back to it and have an okay experience now through like Switch Online. Maybe I should try that. But this one really entices me. This is actually my most anticipated game that we know of. Like Metroid Prime, I know is a lot of people's like one. I've only ever played one of the 2D Metroids, and I didn't love it. Never played any of the Metroid Prime games, so I don't know if I would like that. This one gets me interested because I like Mario, but I also am not like in love with the Mario franchise. Oh no, ads. That's okay. Those ads will be over by the time this starts, hopefully. I got you, Otto. I'll wait for you. Otto, I will wait for you. I got you. It should only be a couple seconds anyway. I think I actually have a command for ads. Let me check that. Yeah, I do. I have a command for ads. Welcome back. You reminded me that I needed to test. I thought I had a command for ads that anybody can use. Yeah, so basically, Otto, I don't really like Mario all that much. Like, I like Mario, but it's not my favorite. But I ended up really enjoying Mario Odyssey. And that's what I feel like Donkey Kong Bonanza is for the Donkey Kong world. Like, Donkey Kong's fine. You know, I've never really played it all that much. I like the character fine. I've played the most Donkey Kong in Mario Kart. You know what I mean? But this game looks like the Odyssey of the Donkey Kong world. And you can, like, break everything, which is going to be so interesting. I bet it would chug so hard on the Switch 1. Of course, it's not a Switch 1 title. It is a Switch 2 title. So I'm very interested to see how well it works. I need to check and see what day. What day the 17th is. Because I'm about to start making. I need to make my schedule for next month pretty soon. Let's pull up the calendar. Mario Odyssey is fun. I've had a lot of fun with Mario games. Played a ton of Super Mario 3 as a kid. I played a lot of 3. I remember playing. It probably wasn't actually a lot. But it feels like to me that I remember playing a lot of the original Super Mario Brothers on NES. But I never got very far. So like I have a lot of memories of like the first like 4 worlds, you know. And then I just wasn't very good at it. And now I've beaten the game since as an adult, but and that felt pretty good. But most of the Mario that I played, actually, like the one that I played the most was actually on DS. It was the New Super Mario Brothers for the DS, and it was before everybody got tired of the New Super Mario Brothers like art style. That was my thing. That was my thing. So also, if you're watching on YouTube, I reworked the way that gameplay is shown. I think it's gonna be much more enjoyable for everybody. I was realizing when I was watching on my own phone that it doesn't really matter if you crop in, because phones are so big, especially iPads and things. Screens are so big that you can kind of watch something small and it's fine. Still fine with the new Super Mario Brothers art style. I'm fine with the art style. What I'm not fine with is that we just kept getting it over and over and over and over, and nothing felt new. Because from the time we had New Super Mario Brothers Wii and New Super Mario Brothers DS, then we had the what was the next one? It was something almost the same name. New Super Mario Brothers 3DS, I think maybe is what they called it. It was for the 3DS. It's fine. It's a fine game. I think the one before it is better. Then you had New Super Mario Brothers U, and then you had Wii U. Then you had New Super Mario Brothers Wii U Deluxe on the Switch, and they were all really the same game. And so I don't think we saw an actual innovative new, if you will, 2D Mario until Mario Wonder last year. So the art style is fine. The problem for me is just that I felt like it was a lot of regurgitation. Of course, they're going to probably do something similar, because the Wonder, the Mario Wonder art style is what we're seeing translated into other versions of the franchise. Like, for example, the new Mario Kart World, all the characters look like the Wonder version of their character, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that either. I just, because they're kind of in the same generation, I just don't want us to get into the same rut. It was also interesting because Wonder was the first time that we had different voice actors for Peach and Mario and Luigi. Charles Martinet did not reprise his role. We had a different Mario. So that's been interesting. All right, we should be going in about 4 more minutes, guys. That should have been enough time for all the ads to roll. I might run right before it starts, like a minute before it starts, I might manually run some ads just so everybody can get those out of the way. And we can check out, because it's only 15 minutes. You know, if you get 3 minutes of ads, you've missed a good chunk of the direct. I don't want anybody to miss a good chunk of the direct, if I can help it. So if you guys help me remember to do that, well, actually, it looks like it's not going to let me. My ad buttons are off for some reason. Maybe it'll let me. Maybe to come back. Because another ad is scheduled for 13 minutes. That's right at the end. But if I can run an ad, and then I can put one. I think I can bookend the direct and have no ads during the direct. Well, let me refresh the stream manager. That might bring it back. Nope. That's okay. I've also got a snooze button if I remember to do that in 12 minutes. That's going to put it right in the middle by the time this actually starts. Maybe it'll let me run it. We'll see. Running 1 minute manual will remove the upcoming auto ad. Yeah, I know. It just doesn't let me do it. Maybe it'll let me do it. I don't know. You'll see. How are you this morning, by the way, Otto? I know you said your stomach has been off, but other than that, is your morning treating you pretty well? D-K O-B Otto Braun. Liz, good morning. How are you? I hope you're doing well, friend. Doing all right. Taking it slow today. Not emergency after emergency like yesterday where I didn't get my lunch break till 3:30. Oh, man, I hope today is real smooth sailing for you. Like, it just doesn't give you any grief. That would be my hope for you today. I always feel like I'm so chill and mellow when I do a morning stream because this is literally the first thing I'll do today. I mean, I've been awake, but I haven't really been talking. I've been, for the most part, just scrolling my phone. I need to check emails too. I've been mostly just scrolling on my phone though. So let me check those emails real quick, see if there's anything from work. No, nothing new. Today, so you guys know I started a new job. Today is the deadline for some information I need from some of the teachers for their classes in the upcoming August semester, or like fall semester, I guess I should say. And it's due today, which, I mean, I didn't expect everybody to have it by like 7 a.m. this morning, you know, though a lot of people did. So 2 teachers have already given me everything, I think anyway. I want to double check that, but I think they've given me everything that I need for the day. So I think I'm only missing 1. I think I'm missing 1 teacher. So maybe 2. It just depends. I'll have to reach out. But I'll give it to. Oh, here we go. I guess it's starting a little early.
When the world felt so cruel and bleak, when the hole looked so dark and deep.
Watch this be a copyright right off the gate.
Caught a stone, I was scared, alone. Then your beat showed the way to you.
Combine your power and show us what you've got. What? So we're gonna embed a rock into him. What?
Golden Bananas, the discovery of the century, made right here on Ingot Isle. This is excellent news for #1 banana fan, Donkey Kong. However,
I'm not really sure what
just
just
as he's
happened.
about to enjoy the notable bananas, a sudden tempest sends him deep down underground. As his adventure begins, DK teams up with Odd Rock. But
Odd rock.
it's no rock at all.
So,
It's
Cappy.
actually a talented young singer named Pauline.
That's what got me. It's,
Now,
we
Donkey
are
Kong just wants bananas.
we're
And Pauline
in the same
wants
universe.
to find a way back home to the surface. It's said that one's wish will be granted by reaching the planet core. So the unlikely duo set off on a strange subterranean adventure.
They legitimately like
The story
bait
takes
and
place
switched
in
us,
the underground
friends,
world, where the scenery
from the very
changes the
first
deeper you go.
presentation.
Some layers are so spectacular that it's hard to believe you're underground. DK can run.
I
jump,
can't believe it's Pauline. Like they just
and
it's
climb through
all, we
each
saw all this
environment.
already, but it was a rock
Using
last
his
time.
incredible physical prowess, you can freely move in any direction. But that's not all. Almost anything in your path, you can smash, crash,
Oh, I can't wait to see the frame rates on this game.
and bash. You can even do this to a massive rock formation. You know, if you want. As you
All right, I
barrel
was
through
like,
obstacles in your
hopefully that was
path,
sped
you'll
up,
also
'cause that looked
collect
bad.
golden bananas known as Banandium gems. More on those later. Let's take a look at some of the things this Kong can do. Punch,
Yeah,
smash enemies,
I am kind of
Balls.
feeling it though.
the ground, and most things you can get your hands on with incredible force. Destruction can lead to discovery.
I'm still in
So
shock over
set off a
Pauline.
chain reaction and see what happens.
Is that like a Mogoblin?
Dive punch. Unleash a powerful punch directly downward. How deep you punch into the ground depends on the strength of the terrain. Roll forward. Roll at high speed and send lighter objects soaring. Combine this with punches and jumps to really mix things up. Hand slap.
I like the platforming so far.
Make some noise to collect scattered items. Or detect hidden objects.
I noticed
using
she's not
sonar.
on him anymore, so you
can
can
even
separate
use your
from her.
feet when your hands are occupied. Tear
That's awesome.
off. Grab a chunk of terrain and tear it off. Or tear up turnips
This
to
is
find
giving me
items. And
Wreck-It
even
Ralph
tear
and
chunks off your
Penelope
foes.
Von Schweetz vibes. Whoa.
Swing. Grab a chunk and swing it to attack. Harder chunks can be used to break stone with ease. Or
Actually, I don't
smash
hate
spiky
this.
thorns.
I feel like I see some inspiration from the
Chunk jump.
ginormous
Use
like
a chunk to double
creative
jump.
ability that you get
This
in
will help you
Breath of the
reach
Wild
new
and Tears
heights.
of the Kingdom.
Throw. Throw a chunk. Or aim at a target like this. Throwing a boom rock
Yeah,
or
that'd come in
gold
handy.
can have explosive effects. If you throw chunks made of softer material, you can stick them to a surface and pile them up.
Oh my gosh, so just build.
Turf serve. This lets you ride on chunks. Speed up and aim for smaller enemies to knock them away. Make music. The power
yeah,
of
'cause she's a
Pauline's
singer.
singing will help show you the way. It can also remove these strange seals that someone left behind.
What the heck, guys? What
You
the
never know
heck?
what you'll discover in the underground world.
I mean, I'm getting this game. If you guys want to watch it,
So carve
I
your
will be
own
getting
path
it.
with DK's abilities. The many layers of the underground world are host to a variety of inhabitants.
Oh, is it gonna have like some RPG elements?
Some are mysterious and aren't too bothered by DK's destructive tendencies.
I really appreciate when things
It
are
looks
voice
like
acted
Cranky
instead of
Kong
what
and
we
his
just got.
companion Rambi are also venturing through the layers of the world. Then there
I
are
don't like
the
when voice acting is.
giant elders who call the underground world
I don't
home.
like that.
They're said to possess ancient Bananza powers.
Like it's 2025. Voice act. Like voice act these characters.
By learning their Bananza powers, Pauline's singing can do something special. She can make Donkey Kong transform.
Okay.
With incredible destructive power, even hard terrain poses no problem.
I think Pauline is
Fly
also
through the world
singing
and
gibberish
smash
words,
as much as possible with the powerful
I can't tell
Kong
yet.
Bananza.
but I think she's singing. Other than the
Plus,
word DK, she might be
can
singing
transform
gibberish.
into a zebra. He's as speedy as he is striped. He can even breeze over water or crumbling pathways.
I'm gonna give it benefit of doubt, and hopefully
That's the swift
she's singing in
Zebra
Japanese.
Bonanza.
I can't tell
Oh
though.
yeah, he can also turn into an ostrich.
This doesn't make any
flying
sense.
Ostrich. Spread your wings and soar through the sky. You can use updrafts to gain more air.
I just want games that give me a
Then
Spyro
drop egg bombs
vibe.
from great heights
Will this
to
give me a
send
Spyro
enemies
vibe? We'll
scattering.
see.
That's right, it's Ostrich Bananza! Bananza transformations don't last forever though. You can transform again by collecting gold to build up your Bananergy.
Oh, okay. It's interesting
You're
that
not limited
left
to
and
when or
right
where you
are like the
transform,
little yellow
and you
C
can
buttons from
swap between
N64.
transformations. So get creative and use them as you adventure to the planet core.
That's nice. Ostrich Smoke
Standing
seems
in our
weird.
hero's way is the Void Company, the mightiest mining operation both above ground and below. Grumpy Kong works to create gigantic corporate soldiers. Poppy Kong is responsible for subterranean info gathering,
Now this is giving me like
while
Ape
Void
Escape vibes.
Kong is in charge of the whole company.
Are these
This
villains? These are
nefarious
villains, right?
crew is responsible
Yeah.
for the banana-stealing maelstrom on Ingot Isle, and they're heading straight down to the planet core.
The planet core? But no! I'm going with DK, so you just stay away!
All right, she's fully
Void
voice
Code
acted.
blocked off
Let's
all
go.
the routes to the lower
Why not
layers,
the other characters?
So no one could reach them.
But way to go for Pauline.
DK and his pals will come face to face with the enemies guarding these routes. So use all the power at your disposal to take on a host of powerful foes. By defeating them, giant sinkholes will open.
I think I'm just
clearing
spoiled
a
by
path
Spyro the
to
Dragon
lower
because
layers of the underground
in
world.
1994 on the PlayStation 1, every character you spoke to as Spyro was voice acted. You didn't
Found
have to
throughout
read
the
it.
underground world
I mean, it was
are
there to
golden
read.
bananas
Everything
called
that was said
Banandium gems.
was there to be read, was also
They're
voice
not
acted.
always visible though. Sometimes
If we could
they're
do that
buried
30
in
years
walls
ago, why don't we do that
ground.
now?
and other places. There are a whole bunch to find. You can also obtain these gems by completing challenges in the ruins found throughout your adventure.
Let's do this!
Challenges include time-limited battles,
These guys are unique. Break them down to a
courses where
skeleton.
you'll need clever solutions, side-scrolling stages, and
Of
more.
course. Gotta have something that feels like Donkey Kong Country, of course.
Keep your eyes peeled to find the Banandium gems. There are plenty of ruins to discover.
I don't remember what the
give them a
Banandiums
try.
do. Oops. It seems like they're just like the moons in Mario Odyssey.
As you collect Banandium gems, you'll gain skill points.
Yeah.
These can be used to increase stats such as your max health or the destructive power of your punches. Power up Donkey Kong to match your playstyle. For example, if you strengthen your sonar, you'll be able to detect treasure from further away, which could lead to new discoveries. Or use skill points to learn new skills. There are all sorts of items to find
That
as
move
you
was
explore.
called Surf Surf.
Banandium chips are shaped like slices of banana,
Okay.
and they can be traded for Banandium gems at the chip exchange. These gold nuggets are, unsurprisingly, called gold. You can exchange gold for useful items at the stuff shop. There are fossils too.
Okay.
Good one.
You can trade these for different fashions at local style shops.
I do appreciate some different outfits. Oh, is that all
Just
for
open
Pauline?
the closet and customize the perfect fits for Donkey Kong and
I don't know how I
Pauline.
feel about it being Pauline and not a rock.
Or even change
I
up
don't
your
know,
fur
man.
color.
I
No
like
look is
that.
too much for Donkey Kong, or too little. Almost every article of clothing comes with its own benefits, so mix and match your look to suit the situation.
A pair of jean overalls doesn't seem to lend itself well to swimming, but whatever.
If you find a treasure chest buried in the ground, crack it open, and you might receive a treasure map showing the location of Banandium gems or fossils. Their locations will be marked on your map. Pretty helpful for finding collectibles.
It's literally like
You can also see which
all in
fossils
that
and
world.
Banandium
Destroy
gems
it
you
all.
collected, making it easy to see how close you are to completion.
I do appreciate that.
There's plenty more to do in the underground world when not adventuring. Need a rest? Carve out a space and enjoy a getaway where you can recover in bed. And enjoy listening to tunes with the music player. You might even find new discs when defeating enemies.
Okay.
When it comes to moving between layers,
I wonder if they paid
subterranean
for the,
eagles have your back.
If they paid for this song
These
this time around, because
elevators
apparently they
will help
didn't during the
you
movie.
easily move between layers you visited at any time. And if you get lost, no need to worry. You can always teleport within the layer you're currently exploring.
Teleport there?
Teleport?
In photo mode, you can freely change the in-game camera angle and adjust other settings to snap pics. Get a photo like this. Or
I need to make more use of photo
unleash your
modes.
inner Shutterbug
for, like,
and
thumbnails
create
and
your
everything.
own captivating scenes. By sharing a Joy-Con 2 controller or using a second set, you and a pal can control Donkey Kong and Pauline separately to buddy up
like
in
game
local
share is gonna
co-op
work.
play. As Pauline, you can unleash vocal blasts using Joy-Con 2 mouse controls. You can also copy the material of nearby terrain to give your vocals even more texture. By working together, even tough enemies
That's a
don't stand
lame
chance.
two-player, man. That's lame.
This game also supports Game Share. Even if only one player has the game, they can quickly share it to another player so they can join on their own system. It can also be shared locally to a Nintendo Switch system. Plus, you can play online between Nintendo Switch 2 systems using Game Share via Game Chat.
I do appreciate that, but the two players is
If
not
you
that
need
good,
a little
you know?
help with all the platforming action, Assist Mode is the way to play. It guides you in the right direction, halves the damage you receive, and more. Assist Mode supports you in your adventure to be the best Kong you can be.
All right. that's
Outside of the main game, there's a mode where you can carve stone using mouse controls called DK Artist. Rotate to paint.
fine. Okay, that could be fun. This gives me a lot of like Nintendo DS
Carve
vibes.
material.
You know?
Or add some back on. You can even change the lighting and add delectable banana effects.
Yeah.
Give it a try and sculpt to your heart's content.
That's
This
crazy.
game also supports amiibo accessories. A new
have
Donkey
amiibos.
Kong and Pauline amiibo figure is also on the way. Scanning it unlocks Pauline's diva dress. By scanning the Donkey Kong series amiibo shown here, gold Kong tiles with explosive power will appear. Every other amiibo released up to this point is also compatible. If you scan them, you'll get giant spheres like these.
Okay. Well, I've got amiibos. I don't have any Donkey Kong amiibos, but
DK, I love to sing more than anything.
too bad you become a mayor.
I have this dream. Maybe if we get to the surface, you and me, we can make it more than a dream. We're breaking through, down to the core. No stopping us, not letting get him, DK. Inside the door.
I really appreciate how inspirational Nintendo
Join
and
the
just Japan in
powerful
general
Donkey
makes
Kong
this
and
feel,
the
though.
talented singer Pauline as they set out on an adventure to the fabled planet core.
My own special power? DK!
Wow.
Donkey Kong Bananza. Available July 17th only on Nintendo Switch 2. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. The
Getting it
Donkey Kong
physically.
and Pauline amiibo will also
Should
be
I have gotten it
available
digitally?
July
I don't know.
17th.
And that's it. That's it, guys. That's beautiful. Hold on, look at that art. That's actually beautiful. We got a lot there. Pauline is definitely on the list of last thing that I expected. That I didn't think. You can get sphere. Sorry, I was a little. I ignored chat a little bit. Sorry. It looks fun enough. Ostrich mode seems weird. I agree. I just want to know how she became a rock. And you know what's crazy about this game is it probably won't actually tell us, Liz. Not sure. Sure. Teleport. Yeah. And then you can get spheres. I know. That's it. Honestly, even if you have the Donkey Kong ones, you get the word Kong. So, like, I guess that's useful. It feels not that super useful, to be honest. Whatever, you know? Whatever. We're figuring this out. That's the 17th. Is that something you guys are interested in seeing on the channel here? I'm gonna throw a poll real quick in the chat. Let's see, DK Bananza stream ? That's what we're gonna do. All right. We're only going to do that for 3 minutes. There's the poll right there, guys. DK Bananza stream, when that comes out, is that something you guys want to see? Beer Fox, what's up? Pauline makes sense in a respect. Also, Nintendo adding a new princess, mayor. I appreciate that they are injecting her. What's so weird to me, and I guess technically, we know this from the Mario movie. If the Mario movie is canon, then DK and Mario are in the same universe, truthfully. So, like, Mario Karts in the time past would mean nothing because Link's not in the same universe, you know, as far as we know. And so it makes sense that Pauline would have overlap. It also feels a little like you just wanted to use that character. Like, it could have been a rock. I don't know, though. Having her as like a person rather than a rock or a cap or things like we saw with like Mario Odyssey with Mario and Cappy, allowing her to be a person might be really cool. The thing is, though, like, all the scenes that we saw with Pauline on his back, I know we saw that with a rock before. Hold on. Bananza trailer. Let's look at the original trailer. Unless they've changed it. This is the direct. I want the trailer. That's the tree house. I don't want the, that. Well, this kind of gets us what we're looking for. Hold on. That's not how you spell the word announcement. All right, this is 2 months ago. This should be it. Let's see. Ignore this ad. All right, so we do have 1 vote for streaming it. I'm telling you, man, she was a rock the whole time. All right, here we go. Rock. Oh, but the rock is bigger. They literally made the rock bigger just to cover up Pauline's body. On the mod. There it is, climbing the wall. Pauline was there. She was there the whole time. In every scene that they showed us, they just covered Pauline. I remember thinking, what's this little purple dude? Like, we saw all of this already just a couple seconds ago, but with Pauline instead of the rock. Oh my gosh, guys. We saw this. I wonder if there will be an outfit for her that turns her back into the rock. I would have enjoyed a singing rock. Pauline is the character you save as Mario in the original Donkey Kong. Is it? Okay. I didn't know that. Now it feels a little more convoluted though, Beer Fox, because wouldn't Pauline not like DK at all? And the original Donkey Kong is Donkey Kong, not Donkey Kong Jr. Like, we believe the original Donkey Kong to be Cranky Kong, so like, why hasn't Pauline aged? So it'd have to be a different Pauline, right?
Autoquote Explorer.
Isn't that how that would work? It would have to be a different Pauline. I feel like that's how it would work. Is chat off? I have chat off. Let me turn this on. Chat box. Where are you, chat box? Boom. There we go. I kind of like Purple Rock Friend though. Then they did. Oh, let me turn the music back on too, so we're not being real lame. Then they did the callback to that in Odyssey when you meet her in New Donk City. Okay. Okay, so that's making sense. That's making sense. So, where all have we seen Pauline? I'm gonna look up every appearance. On the wiki. Alright, so her first game was Donkey Kong. So Donkey Kong in 1981. Donkey Kong Game Boy, Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2, March of the Minis, Mario vs. Donkey Kong Minis, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Okay, so like she is a Donkey Kong character. Okay, that makes me feel a little better about it. Mario vs. Donkey Kong Miniland Mayhem, Mario and Donkey Kong Minis on the Move, and then Super Mario Kun. Oh, that's a comic. Okay, the Super Mario Brothers movie. She made a film appearance. She has aliases: Lady, the Beautiful Girl, and One Up Girl. Yeah, she's alive. That's good to know. She's a New Yorker formerly, but now she's a New Donker. Okay. She does give New Yorker vibes, though. All right. Mario is a friend and former love interest. What? Donkey Kong is a friend. Cranky Kong, Donkey Kong Jr., Mini Donkey Kong. Who's Mini Donkey Kong? What? Okay. And then Mini Pauline, can't write her. I guess that's going to be the new one. New Donkers, Princess Peach, Toads. Enemies are Bowser, formerly Donkey Kong, and formerly Cranky Kong. So they just worked it out. They just set aside their differences. So this is her. She apparently was blonde in the original Donkey Kong. Okay. And then Super Mario Odyssey. And I'm sure that this isn't updated yet for the new game, because why would it be? That was Cranky? I don't think so, but Mario being mistaken that she needed help and trying to save her from DK would make sense. Well, so the canon is that Cranky Kong was the original Donkey Kong. Then there's Donkey Kong Jr., and then like the Donkey Kong we see in the modern Donkey Kong games is supposed to be the son of Donkey Kong Jr. But that got a little blown up in the movie, because in the movie, Cranky talks about his son, another person he calls Donkey Kong, that is different art style and a different Donkey Kong than Donkey Kong Jr. And so it's possible that he has more than one son, both named Donkey Kong. It's stupid. It's a video game. You know, why are we putting too much into it? But that is my understanding. Let me make sure that that's right. Yeah, the AI overview shows that Cranky Kong is considered the original Donkey Kong. He is the character who appeared in the 1981 arcade game, and the Donkey Kong Country games later confirmed him as the original. So the Donkey Kong Country games confirm it. Okay, so he is definitely the original Kong. In these later games, Donkey Kong Jr. is presented as his son, and the main Donkey Kong in the Donkey Kong Country series Donkey Kong Jr. is his son, and the main Donkey Kong in Donkey Kong Country is portrayed as his grandson. Got it. The video explains the origins of Cranky Kong and his connection to the original. Okay, so Cranky is the original. Donkey Kong in Donkey Kong Country is his grandson. Donkey Kong Jr. is his son, who we don't see that much. But then in the movie, he talks about his son, Donkey Kong, and we get this different other Donkey Kong. So I don't know. Which would mean the movie Donkey Kong is not the same Donkey Kong from DK Country. So, there you go. That's about the extent of my knowledge on it, but there you go. All right, guys. I'm going to try to get some work done today. I guess I need to look at the weather first. Oh, let's look at the weather real quick and see what we got. Where are you, weather app? There you are. I found it. Because I don't know what the weather looks like. I think it's supposed to be stormy. 10% chance of rain. And increases as we go. This is some junk. Is it like this tomorrow too? Oh my gosh, it is. So many things to do, friends. All right, let me look at my list. Technically, kind of mostly did that. That's kind of done. That's basically kind of done. I do need to clean it up. That needs to be done. That needs to be done. That needs to be done. That's done. Truthfully, I'm kind of running out of stuff. Oh well. Alright guys, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening. Shall we raid into someone? Let's see. Let's do that. Let's just go give someone some love real quick. Someone who's on right now. You know what? Let's go see Peter. He's a cool guy. You guys know Peter. Evening, I wish. Yeah, right. I feel that. My bad. It will be here before you know it, though. I'm going to go try to figure out what I can get done. I know Peter. Yeah, Peter, he's all right, you know. Don't tell him I said that. He's going into the forest, temple, and beyond, apparently. That's what his caption says. And he's holding a Joy-Con dog bone grip. This one. This little grip. So who knows? What is he playing? He says just chatting. I wonder if is he going to do something Nintendo? Is Peter going to do Nintendo things? Let's go find out. I'll see you guys over there. Thank you all so much for everything you do. Thank you for watching this direct with me. Maybe I can get on top of some things and figure it out soon. Catch y'all later.
Rabbit pumpkin on the rise, streaming joy you can't disguise. Every game and every prize lights up smiles in our eyes. Playing hard and shouting loud, Webby draws a crazy crowd. With each click and every shout, every day the fun is found. Webby pumpkin, feel the beat, streaming live can't be beat. With the vibe and energy, Webby pumpkin sets us free. Late night streams and morning grinds keeps the laughter in our minds. Ton of fun, just feel the vibes. Every moment, pure delight. Webby pumpkin, feel the beat. Streaming live can't be beat. With the vibe and energy, Webby pumpkin sets us free. Webby pumpkin, feel the beat. Streaming live can't be beat. With the vibe and energy, Webby pumpkin sets us free. Late night streams and morning grinds keeps the laughter in our minds. Ton of fun, just feel the vibes. Every moment, pure delight. Webby pumpkin, feel the beat. Streaming live, can't be beat. With the vibe and energy, Webby pumpkin sets us free. Pumpkin vibes so electrifying, keeps the spirits always flying. Every moment so inviting, Webby pumpkin never tiring.